Hi and welcome back! So today I prepared a list of great smelling, designer, mass appealing perfumes for going out situations. So if you're looking for perfumes that will bring you a lot of attention during the time when you go out, hopefully this video is going to be helpful for you. And on this list there are also some popular perfumes that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I will explain you why I wouldn't necessarily recommend you to wear them. However, we all know that perfume is a very subjective topic. That's why I would love to know which perfume is your favorite to wear when you're going out. And if you would like to see this video but in a feminine version, so about best women's fragrances for going out occasions, just comment that down below. Anyway, I am excited to hear from you as always. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So the first fragrance I want to tell you about is Kimitsu for Him by Anayaki. Anayaki perfumes are quite simple, and I think that this is a great perfume for a minimalistic man. It smells very gentleman-like, and when I first smelled it, I associated it with some delicate flower like violet, but when I looked into the notes, I didn't find that violet, but I found neroli as the only flower. We also have some citruses, some spicy notes, mate, and then woods, amber, vetiver, and musk. But this fragrance is really nicely balanced. I like that it is woody, spicy, but also very light and transparent, and I think this is a great perfume for a gentleman who wants to attract somebody, but not like with this aggressive and extremely masculine smelling fragrance. Maybe you want to have an intimate conversation with someone, and only when the person is close enough to you, she or he will smell your perfume and definitely will be attracted to you. This perfume is also quite universal, and you can wear to work and also for after work drink party with your friends. So this is a very versatile fragrance that I think will work for many men. But if you want something stronger, something even more mass appealing, something that will make sure that you fit into the crowd but do it nicely, I would recommend you one of the newest offerings from Dolce & Gabbana that is called K. First of all, I'm not the biggest fan of this bottle. However, the scent is sort of cool, but I've smelled fragrances like it before, and that's why I think you wouldn't necessarily stand out, but this perfume has just amazing projection, so I think it will work for bigger men if you have a lot of muscles and you're hot-blooded, and perfumes project intensely but also disappear really fast. So if you want something quite cold, something very spicy, and something that just smells like a masculine perfume of good quality, I would recommend you this perfume. It's great for warmer weather, just because for me it's rather a sparkling and cold fragrance, and it is also suitable for daytime activities. But now let's talk about something warmer, something more delicious, something more inviting, and that is of course the one for men by Dolce & Gabbana. Another Dolce & Gabbana perfume. I think that they do a really great work on masculine fragrances, and this is one of the sexiest designer masculine fragrances, and it is not very loud. It's actually well balanced and super round because of that oriental amber and hints of tobacco. At the same time, it's quite fresh too, because in the top we have some grapefruit, coriander, and basil, yeah, some sort of greenery, but it gets warmer and deeper and more sensual as it develops, and that beautiful spicy twist that surrounds orange blossom brings a little bit of an intrigue into that perfume. And I know that it's quite popular, but at the same time I think that this is a very successful perfume that's very comfortable and alluring. So if you want great attention and you want perfume that will work, just check out this one out. It's also very suitable for going out in the nighttime and also in the colder weather, and it smells quite rich too. So if you want to impress somebody and you want to make sure and to make clear that you're wearing an expensive perfume, wear this one. So now I promised you I'll also tell you about something that I'm not the biggest fan of, you know. In the end of this video, I'll tell you about perfumes that I love, 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 and definitely recommend, but there are some fragrances that are quite popular and I'm not crazy about them. One of them is Eros by Versace, and this is not a bad perfume by any mean. It is sort of a sweet fougere, I would say, for younger audience, just because it's in that limal style that is not really my personal style. And this perfume is really strong, and at some point it really gets annoying. Same is for its red flanker. So I would say that if you like limal and you want something very long lasting and something quite inexpensive, and you are a younger man and you just want to have fun and not necessarily impress somebody with your expensive smelling perfume, you're just going to parties every night and you can't really afford a full bottle of 300 years perfume, this is not the worst option, but definitely not the best. And I already mentioned limal, I need to mention it again, and you know, guys, that I'm not crazy about it, but so many people, so many men were really offended that I said that this is not really a good perfume. And if it works for you and it brings you a lot of great attention and compliments and you really dig this fragrance, you do you. There is absolutely no problem that you wear it. Maybe I just didn't meet a man on whom it smells nicely. Maybe there is a particular type of man on whom this fragrance smells good. I don't know. I think I don't like that synthetic and very artificial cinnamon twist in there, and that very strange lavender and vanilla combination is also quite unpleasant to me. However, I have smelled it so many times now for my videos, because I've mentioned it in a lot of my videos, that at this point of my life I don't hate it. And you know, great plus of this perfume, if you like it, obviously, it's very long lasting and apparently very mass appealing. So if you're going to clubs and you just really don't necessarily care about the way you smell, you just want to make sure that people smell you, even when it's hot, even when it's dark, even when it's cold, you know, limal, yes, limal is out there and we'll all know about it. I would definitely recommend you a flanker of limal that is called Limal Essence de Parfum, just because it has the juniper woodiness in there, and it's more sophisticated while still smelling like original limal, but with some leathery and woody aspects added to it. So that's definitely a better version of limal in my personal opinion. So guys, now the time has come to share with you one of my absolute favorite designer perfumes, and that is Gucci Guilty Absolute. That fragrance is a real deal, especially for real men, because it smells super strong of patchouli, of leather. There is almost like a burning, smoky moment going on in a few hours of its development. So it's a very bold perfume for a man who is confident, who is just like, I'm a man and I smell manly. And actually, I've created a video with my stepbrother who loves this perfume, so if you would like to hear his thoughts about it and why he loves to wear and the reaction that he receives on it, check out that video. The link is going to be on the screen. Now, once again, the fragrance that I don't like and at this point of my life I wouldn't recommend to any man to wear is 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. Please don't hate me. I know it was such a hit when it came out, but right now I think it's over with 1 Million, and so many men continue wearing it, and I think that that is the spiciness and that mintiness and the cinnamon twist in there that just doesn't work for me in designer masculine perfumes. It's just so sweet and cloying and headaching, and there is only a very small amount of men on whom this fragrance works, so don't overspray at least if you really enjoy it. It's very noticeable, it's very loud and bold. If that's what you're going for, that's great, but it's just not my thing, and I'm sure there are women that are not the fan of it, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend you to wear it because it's so popular, almost every other guy wears it, and I don't think that you want to smell like everybody else out there. Unless you want to, then wear it. Okay, another perfume from Paco Rabanne that I don't like is Pure Excess, the original one, and the Flanker, even though the notes sound so intriguing. Both perfumes are very sharp to me. They are cold. They are so disturbing. So I wouldn't recommend you to wear these perfumes. They are not sexy, unfortunately. But what's sexy and very sensual and elegant and just the best fragrance out there is Emporio Armani Louis. I know it's a perfume that is a classic one. It has been around since 1998, but I love it and I bought it for my boyfriend when we started going out. And actually, I'm a home person. I don't like to go out like club and party. Well, I love to do everything with my boyfriend, so with him it's all right. But I just want to tell you that if you want something elegant, not necessarily for clubbing and parties because it is not the loudest perfume, but if you just want something that will make women attracted to you, then wear this perfume because it makes clear that you have a really refined taste. Okay guys, some very fun fragrance that I don't think a lot of people talk about here in fragrance community is This Is Him by Zadig and Voltaire. It has very interesting spicy incensey sweetness and also peppery boost in there, and I think that this is a great perfume that you can wear to work and also to wear after work when you're going out with your friends or even on a date. So I think that is a beautiful dark but at the same time light woody fragrance with that sheer vanillic background that is so much better than Le Male, but they're very different for sure. Okay, and I also wanted to mention Explorer, that is in the family of Sauvage and all that famous Aventus, and this perfume is extremely mass appealing. My boyfriend wears it to work and all his male colleagues asked him what that was and bought this perfume, and I bought it for him because I really enjoyed it. It's way more sparkling than Sauvage, it's more mass appealing and mainstream than Aventus, but it's a very nice in between those two perfumes. So I think that this is a very suitable fragrance for work, for going out. If you want it all in one perfume, that's Explorer. It's something that you can wear all year round. Doesn't matter where you go, when you go, with whom you go, it will be appropriate. So that completes this video, which I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to comment down below your favorite mass appealing perfume, and once again, if you want me to do this video but for women, just tell me, and also tell me which other video featuring designer perfumes you can imagine or you want me to do, because I definitely want to film more videos featuring designer perfumes because you guys seem to enjoy them. So if you have some particular fragrances on your mind that you want me to review, or there are some topics that you want me to discuss, just tell me. I'm excited to hear from you, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and stay tuned, you guys. Smell good, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bye!